Hey, it is Kelsey and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to hang out with you today. We have something a little bit different and a little bit unique for me. As you may know, I am a trainer. I am a nutrition coach. I help people with their relationship with food and their body. So I do a lot of different coaching types of things. But I get a lot of requests for the makeup that I use. What do I use? Why do I use it? And so I'm gonna be doing some coaching videos later today. So why not just let you know and show you what I use for my makeup and all the things as I get ready and do some Q&A. So we're gonna do that today. We're gonna hit all the buckets and you're gonna see what I use. So let's get to it. Actually, first of all, just full disclosure, I feel kind of like one of those crypto or NFT guys on YouTube who's like, this is not financial advice. First of all, this is not beauty advice. This is just what I do. So any makeup artist or skincare person is gonna watch this and probably be like, you're doing everything completely wrong. And to that I say, help. Show me what to do instead, but whatever. This is what I do. You can do it if you want, I guess. Just be safe and make good choices. Okay, so let's get to it. So as we're getting into it, I don't have anything besides moisturizer on my face right now. So what I do when I get started is I put a little, what is this, like primer? This is Yves Saint Laurent. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's French, I think. It's this Blur primer. I don't think you can see it. I'm gonna totally butcher it. I took through French 2 in high school, but that's what I use, okay? So I just use a couple pumps of this and I just put it on my face. So I have my mirror over here, so I might be looking over here. I'm not trying to ignore you. Boom, done. Okay, then for foundation, I use a lot of different stuff, but recently I've been using this IT Cosmetics CC Plus, and I really like it. It's been good. I have very dry skin, so I need things that help moisturize, and I feel like it gives me an assist in that department as well. So I also spray tan a lot. I'm very pale naturally, which is fine, but I like to spray tan because if I go out in the sun, I just get burned and I don't like to be burned, so I just spray tan instead. So I have a couple different colors that I use depending on where I'm at in my spray tan cycle. So I just spray tanned yesterday, so I'm gonna use a little bit of the darker one, but I mix them a lot. I just mix them in my hand. I don't know if that's normal. That's what we're doing. Okay, so I use mostly the darker one. My darker shade is neutral tan and my lighter shade is fair light. So I just, depending on, I kind of mix and match. Then I use a little beauty blender, mix it together. Okay, and then I just do a nice little layer right there. So as we're doing this, I've gotten a bunch of questions recently just on Instagram stickers. I answer some of them on Instagram, but I'm not able to get to all of them. And sometimes the 15 seconds on Instagram is really challenging to be able to fully answer some of these really in-depth questions. And some of them are not in-depth questions, but they just, I don't get to all of them. Okay, so one of the questions that I got is, how long does it take to get those defined muscles? Been working out for a year. Really good question. So I have been working out for a really long time. So I have been an athlete my whole life. I played basketball as my main sport. And so I've always been active, but I have been doing training for, I don't know, 7 years. I've been training since 2013-ish. So it's been a long time, and I think that's something that can feel a little bit discouraging for people, is to see someone's, later chapter, if they've been working out for multiple years consistently, and be like, I want that in 3 months. And that's just really not realistic. I've been doing strength training and HIIT training for lots of years, and so it does take time to build it up. You can see lots of progress in a month, in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year. Absolutely, you can see tons of progress. But if you're looking for major transformation, it needs to be a lifestyle. And the timeline, yes, have smaller goals in between. But if you're looking at the long term, think about it in like year kind of increments. So yes, you can get results quickly, but it's important to think about what's going to be sustainable in the long term. And typically it's just small changes made over time, and that's the same thing with strength training and getting muscles. It takes time, but it's worth it. Okay, so what do I do next? I do concealer. So, okay, so this is Armani. It was recommended to me by Ash K. Holm, if you've ever heard of her. She does makeup on a lot of celebrities, Ariana Grande, all those people. And so she recommended a bunch of different things for me, and I was like, yes, I need all of it. So this was one of those things. And again, I have a few shades depending on my spray tan level. This is my darker one that I'm gonna use to just do a little bit under here in some spots that I have. Again, I don't know if this is how you're actually supposed to do it, but this is how we're doing it, okay? Okay, next question is, what keeps you motivated? Okay, what keeps me motivated is a great question. And here's the thing. Intrinsic motivation will come and go, so it needs to be about habits. Creating habits is everything. And so I think even within that, there are some caveats to creating motivation and allowing yourself to stick with your habits, whether or not you actually feel like working out. So for me, it's just become a lifestyle. I move my body around 3 to 5 times a week, trying to get in at least 3 lifts. Sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 5, sometimes I just go for long walks. So for me, it really just depends on what my body is feeling, because for me, I'm doing filming for like workouts as well. So that kind of adjusts my own workout schedule, because I'm not here to overtrain, okay? So people are like, how many times do you work out a day? 1 if I work out. It's just really effective because I choose exercises that give me the most bang for my buck. I'm not out here doing like backflip burpees because they look cool for Instagram. I'm choosing exercises that are really effective, so I don't need to spend my entire day in the gym. And then I also adjust it according to, like I said, my filming schedule. So as far as motivation, certainly there is a little bit built in for me because I have projects that I need to finish. So for me, it is a little bit, it's a part of the work that I do. But externally, when I don't have filming things that I need to do, there are absolutely days that I do not feel like working out. And for me, like I said, it's a habit. If I know that I haven't lifted legs in a while, I'm like, okay, I just know that I need to do it. And the day before, I'll basically pencil it into my calendar and be like, okay, I'm lifting legs at 10 a.m. tomorrow. It's just what I'm doing. And just creating that habit is a really important way to stick with it. So for me, I was talking to my friend the other day who's also in fitness, and we were both just talking about how we are so much less like strict than we used to be as our kind of like old past selves with our workout schedule, and we basically look the same. And that's a really important thing that kind of goes back to the other thought of consistently training over time. You're not going to get, you know, huge sculpted muscles in 3 seconds. It takes time and consistency. And so doing a little bit of work over the course of a few months, a few years, allows you to not have to be feeling like you need to be in the gym every single day. And then when it comes to motivation, another thing that I really focus on is community. So like I said, hitting up my friends, working out with my friends, working out with my husband. That's something that I love doing as well. Connected in online community. Our HIITBURN community is amazing, and it's a great way that you can connect with people literally all over the world, and it's really motivating because everyone's posting their pictures, everyone's posting their videos, all the things that they're doing. So it's a cool way to not have it be a competition, but it's more like, wow, like, she got after it today, Liz got after it today, so I'm gonna do it too. So community is a super important thing as well. Next, we're gonna try a little contour, okay? We'll see how it goes. So this here is Nude Sticks. This is number 9. So it's technically a concealer, but I didn't have any like contour stuff, so it's really dark. So I'm like, okay, I'll try that and see how that goes. So what I typically do is I go just kind of like right below the cheekbone, just a little bit there. I go kind of up here, a little bit down here, then a little bit on the nose bridge as well. All right. That's where we're at, okay? And then just blend it. So I use the bottom of my blender. Okay, next, highlight. So this again is another Armani one, and this is just a lighter shade of the concealer. Okay, so I just put a little under the eyes, on the forehead. Boom, okay? And just blend that in. Okay, we're highlighted. Next question. I get this every single time I post a sticker asking for questions. How do you get rid of belly fat? Okay, so that is the question that comes one of the most often ones for sure. Here's the deal. We can't spot reduce. So if you're like, I want to lose lower belly fat, doing more crunches isn't going to help you burn fat in that specific area. Fat loss happens as an whole total body thing. So focusing on overall fat loss is going to be more bang for your buck in that sense, because you'll probably drive yourself crazy if you do 800 million sit-ups and still don't see the results that you want. So overall fat loss, I think strength training is super important. When you build more muscle, then it boosts your metabolic rate. So it just allows you to be able to run more efficiently. So I think strength training is really beneficial. In addition, HIIT training is really great for more bang for your buck with all of that. And then just general gentle movement. I think that that's highly underrated. So focusing on going for walks, I think that's really important. A lot of us just kind of sit all day long. Do you like my rocking chair? I love a good rocking chair. Okay, yeah, a lot of us just sit all the time. So it's important to just move our bodies more often. Of course, rest, all the things that I will talk about probably more in depth later in this video, but just general gentle movement is super important as well. Okay, next step, let's do bronzer. Okay, ready, go. So the bronzer that I'm currently using, this is a baby one. It's so small. So this is NARS. The color is Laguna. So I've used this for so long. I don't know, can't even remember when I first heard about it, but I've been using it for years. Kind of mixed a bunch of other ones in as well, okay? So bronzer, I'm just gonna kind of like add to that contour right there on both sides. The top where the sun actually hits. Jawline, blending. Next is a little bit of blush. So today I'm using Shiseido, okay? Shiseido, this is called Aura Pink. It's very, I don't know, pink. Okay. So a little bit there. Okay, cool. Base is almost done. Let's do another question. Okay, here we go. How do you recover from soreness? There are a few different things that I do. Let's do my eyebrows while I'm talking about soreness and recovery. Okay, so we're using Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is Brow Wiz in shade Blonde. All right. So I basically just, I'm gonna need to use my mirror instead of the camera one for this one, okay? So for recovery, when it comes to recovery, first and foremost, rest is very important. It gets, I don't know, I think people give it a bad rep in their minds because they think that if they take days off, they're gonna go backwards. But actually, if you take days off to rest when your body needs it, you're going to recover better. So you're gonna perform better during the workouts that you actually do, okay? And then you're also going to avoid injury because you're not gonna overtrain. Overtraining is a thing and a lot of people do that. So yeah, rest is important. And how do I suggest doing it? So for me, full days off are really important when I need them. You can have planned rest days, you can take additional rest days if you feel like your body needs it. That's something that is really, really important, is to learn how to listen to your body. Yes, have a workout program. Yes, stay consistent with it, but also take days off as you need them. And sometimes they pop up here and there. So full days off is definitely a thing. You could also do an active recovery day. So that could be going for walks, doing a light hike, something like that, doing a yoga class. Things like that are a great way to just kind of get some of that soreness out, but also just stay generally active in your life. other kind of tools that I use along the way. Nutrition is huge. Making sure that you're eating enough in general is really important. If you're not eating enough, it's going to be harder for your body to recover well. Second is choosing certain types of foods to make sure that you're recovering optimally as well. So protein post-workout is a great way to make sure that your body is fueled really well. I like to add in carbohydrates as well, especially if you're wanting to build some muscle. Adding in carbohydrates is really, really great post-workout for most people. Other tools that are great are foam rolling. I love foam rolling both before and after workouts. It just helps people generally feel better. Other things that I like are the percussion kind of instruments. So things like Theragun or Hyper Ice. Those types of things are great because they generally just help you feel better as well. Also, hydration. Drink lots of water, get lots of sleep. That always helps. Also, I'm trying to figure out what to do about eyebrows here, okay? And maybe you can give me some of your insights. So feel free to leave me a comment if you have ideas. So I haven't gotten my eyebrows waxed or threaded or anything in forever. I always break out when that happens. I just have very, very sensitive skin. So I haven't done any of that. So I don't know. I've been toying with the idea of doing it again and then just dealing with the breakout for a couple days. But I don't know. What do you guys like to do? Let me know your thoughts. Okay. It's as good as it's gonna get, okay? For eyebrows, I also use this from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the clear brow gel. So this just kind of helps, I don't know, keep them in place when they get a little rowdy. So I kind of just give it a little bit of brush up. It's like, I don't know, hairspray for your eyebrows, I guess. Or gel, hair gel. Oh, I also forgot this setting powder. I like to use this on my face. So we'll do that. The color is 1, which is fair. But it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't really impact the color of my makeup. It's kind of very sheer. Kind of just helps set everything in place, fill in the little pores and stuff. I like it. My friend Emily recommended it to me, and I haven't turned back since. Mascara, let's do it. This is also Armani. I'm testing out different kinds because I'm also having some eye makeup issues where I'm trying to learn. I've gotten a bunch of tips from my friend Zoe, who has done deep dives into this. And so I'm gonna start trying some different like eyeliner things and stuff. I actually just got this. This is Styla. It's the Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner that was recommended to me. We're not gonna do that today. We're gonna do maybe a second video on that because I just feel like that's gonna take a little bit of time. And I don't know if we've got time for that. So we're just gonna do mascara today. So I'm probably gonna do it over here in the mirror so that I can see it. I have clear eyelashes if I don't wear mascara. And I don't wanna do the eyelash extensions because I wear contacts and I just get nervous about that. And I just feel like the maintenance would be annoying. Maybe it's not, but going back every couple weeks, I feel like I already have enough things that I have to do all the time. And so I don't know if I want to add that to my routine. So I put on mascara, you know, most days, even if I'm not wearing much makeup, I'll just throw on a little mascara and then I feel a little more put together. But it always gets up here, and I never put on my lower lashes because it always full raccoon. I just full raccoon, whether I'm sweaty or not. And this is waterproof, so this is better, but I'm still trying to figure out what is best so that I don't get full raccoon eyes every single day. Because my eyelashes are so clear, I do like to have something on it. I've thought about dyeing my eyelashes, but we'll see. You'll be a part of this journey with me. Boom, done. Okay, then last but not least, we're gonna put on some lip stuff. So today, what do I feel like doing? Okay, we're gonna use this one. This is Charlotte Tilbury. This color is, or it's called Lip Cheat, and the color is Iconic Nude, okay? So we're just gonna line our lips here. Okay, and then this is Buxom The color is Fly Girl. It's Buxom Full Force lipstick. And I really like it. So like I said at the beginning, I run very dry. And so anything that gives me moisture in any sense, I love. And this is very moisturizing for a lipstick. I think it has hyaluronic acid in it, which I've been loving lately in my other skincare products. Okay, that's lipstick. Then I'm gonna just put a little more on top. So just a little gloss for a little bit more moisture even. So I've been enjoying this brand lately. It's called Lawless. So I use their lip mask at night, overnight, and it's awesome. I love it. And this, I just got this actually. So I have used it like one time, but I enjoy it. It's called Forget the Filler, and that's what the lip mask is also called. And so this is kind of like in that same line, but this is the lip gloss. This color is glazed. It also has, I think, hyaluronic acid in it. So it's just very moisturizing. Okay, and then last but not least, I like to put just like a little bit of shimmer highlight on. So I don't know if you can see this. It says Milk. It's Milk makeup, and this is called the Flex Highlighter / Illuminator. Okay, and then I just always put like a little bit on the bridge of my nose right there. And then I put a little bit up here as well. And then like a dab on the cheekbones. And that's it, okay? That's my go-to makeup right now. And yeah, so it's nothing super fancy, I guess. But that's just what I do. So should we do my hair quick? Yeah, okay. I need to plug in my curling iron. I should have done that earlier. Okay. Okay, curling iron is heating up and I think we're ready to go. So I don't do that many styles of my hair, so we're just going to do a very chill curl today. So I do it in thirds. So I take about the bottom third of my hair, and then I take my curling iron, and then I kind of just alternate sides. So I will curl the front just like this, and I only curl like the top part. So I do like 2, sometimes a little bit more. I have like decently long hair. Okay. And if it's super too curly, then I'll like pull it out like that once. If I'm trying to do a chill curl versus a intense one. Okay, so I'm gonna go the opposite direction for this one. Okay, then as we do our second layer, let's answer another question. Here we have, what is your favorite wild animal and why? It's a good question. So, okay, I'm gonna give you a couple answers. Don't get mad at me for that, but I'm a huge Lion King fan. So Nala has always just been the one. She's phenomenal. She is such a boss, and she's also a great singer. So yeah, I think I might say lions. Lions are pretty dope. Also, back in the day, my brother was super into poison dart frogs. So I've always been kind of partial to those because they're super crazy, but also the colors are just so cool. But I would be terrified to go see one. Okay, someone asked, how big are your biceps? And I don't know if this is like a weird, creepy thing. I don't know. Is it a creepy thing? All right, next question is, what is your go-to coffee order? So I'm a coffee snob. I am. I don't like Starbucks. I'll drink it if it's the option that's there. But I would never like go to a new city and be like, oh yeah, let's go to Starbucks. Never. I am partial to pour overs, so I love Ethiopian coffees. I love anything that's very, very fruity. So if you like read the bag and it says flavor notes of things like strawberries and blueberries, I'm for sure gonna get that one. So if you're ever with me and you don't know what to get me and they have pour overs and you see those things, that's what we're going with. Okay, so I love pour overs. A lot of times I'll just get like black coffee, but if I want something a little bit, I don't know, more fancy, I guess, I love cortados. So it's kind of like a latte, except it's short. There's like less milk in it, so it's more it tastes a little stronger. So I love cortados. They're also called in some coffee shops Gibraltars. I think there's a lot of different names, tomato, but that's what I like. In France, I remember it being called a noisette. So lots of different ways, but basically it's like a espresso with, I don't know, maybe like an inch or two of milk. I typically will go with almond milk. I like oat milk, but I'm not opposed to regular milk either. Okay, last layer. Okay, here we go. Okay, then as I finish my hair, what is your favorite movie? I love movies in general, but my scary threshold is pretty freaking weak. Unless if it's like a group thing, the lights are on. Otherwise, I'm for sure having nightmares. So my favorite movies, I love The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and here is why. Because it was very inspiring to me to travel the world and just think different and not kind of get stuck in the same old. So it was really fun in that way. And the cinematography is just beautiful. A lot of it takes place in Iceland, and so that's one of the places that I really wanted to travel, and I did. And so I love that movie so much. I also love The Dark Knight. That's my favorite of the Batman movies. It's just the soundtrack is really good. Heath Ledger as the Joker is incredible. I mean, R.I.P. He was so fantastic, and I loved him in so many of the movies that he did. But yeah, his take on the Joker was so cool. And then I also love The Town. That's a great movie. Any kind of like bank robbery, jewel heist type situation, I love those. And then for Disney, my favorite Disney movie is Aladdin, but like I said earlier, I love The Lion King, I love Frozen. I love like musicals in general. So you put cute cartoons with it, I'm all about it. Okay, we're almost there. I have just a couple pieces left. Okay, curls are done. I have very fine hair, so it will be flat as a pancake in about 3.5 seconds, unless if I add a little oomph to it, okay? So what I like to do is I use this Oribe. This is the texture spray. Flip my hair upside down, and I just like spray the crap out of it. Spray it and kind of go like this. I mean, I guess I could show you, but I hope I don't knock over the camera in the process, okay? All right. That is a lot of texture spray, okay? Boom. Now, volume. So, DP Hue, this is the current hairspray that I have. I also like the Oribe hairspray, but this is the one that I have right now, and it's awesome. I love it, and it smells good. So what I do is I kind of just take a section of my hair, use the spray underneath, and then I take this kind of teasing comb, and then just back comb it right here. Just do this in a couple of different spots. Other side. Okay. So then I kind of just comb through it. Okay, then I just spray it a little bit more with the, stuck to my lip gloss. Okay, just spray it a little bit more with the hairspray so that it will semi-stay. Okay, and then if I feel like I need it, sometimes I get little baby flyaways up here, and so I will use this R&Co pomade stick. And so what I'll do is just like take a little bit of it and just kind of like get the edges up here. I don't want to like flatten my hair out a ton, but I just kind of do that at the top. I also use this a lot if I do, I just like pinch my finger. I use that if I do one of those kind of like middle part, like slick back things. That's what I use to kind of like shellac my hair down. It's a great little thing, and I keep it in my purse if I'm doing, you know, going out and about in the world. Okay, this is it. This is the look. This is what I do the majority of the days that I get ready. I don't really switch it up that often, but maybe I will now. Maybe you're inspiring me. So that's basically it. Hope you enjoyed this Q&A, a little bit informative about me, about fitness, about whatever. Again, if you have any other questions, you can always feel free to leave me a comment below and I can do more of these. I do these on Instagram all the time. If you want to check out more videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the videos that I'm gonna be uploading. I have lots of information about fitness, nutrition, mindset, all the different things. And yeah, let me know what else you want to see because I'd love to create more of these videos for you. So thanks so much for joining. We'll see you next time.